And like I said earlier, since I watched the Life in a Minute, I remember Vernon's narration. Who are you in the middle of this fucking world? And he's kind of talking about, where do you find your happiness? He mentions be an explorer and all these things when you're just trying to like live your life daily, and it's really hard. There's so much bullshit going around, and I feel like I really relate to these lyrics already. Oh, another thing, sorry, I'm talking so much, but there's just so many things I have to say. Before I started posting more on this channel again, so I guess like a week ago, I tweeted, and I could probably find this tweet and post it here, but I literally tweeted something similar to what they say in this song. I said something like, for these past few months, I felt like I wasn't able to come back to social media or like record videos because I didn't feel like I deserved to like feel happy or something, but now I feel like I deserve happiness. And I don't know, this song came perfectly at a time in my life where I felt like I was ready to enjoy things again. So yeah, that's actually crazy. Okay, so let's redo this, but with like in a sober state. It's Super's fault, okay? Super's this is why I'm drinking water right now, okay? Look. Can't believe it. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, it starts with that. Wait, let me insert the actual first reaction of when I first saw Escoops, because this moment was iconic.
Oh. Oh, you're on the rooftop. Who's that? Is that Escoops?
Because I literally only remember this beginning and then Mingyu's beginning. It's Mingyu starting this! It's Mingyu starting this! Oh my god! Oh my god, is Mingyu starting this? Oh my god, I love his voice! Oh my god! Oh my god, I love your voice! I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting Mingyu to start this! Oh my god, Mingyu starts it! Fuck My Life is one of the main songs I was looking forward to, and Mingyu starts it!
I'm like snorting.
Do you hear the way that Mingyu singing? Like, do you hear this? But this is just me rewatching it, with fully rewatching it again, because I literally only remember this beginning and then Mingyu's beginning, and then from that point on I just like blacked out. So again, I just want to reiterate, I don't remember the rest of the song, and I just remember the melody and the chorus. I don't remember when anyone else pops up. Okay. But I like the beginning. I remember this. The beats are crazy good. Oh my god, I love your jacket. Oh wait, no, I forgot it even starts like this. Yeah, okay, this was in the Life in a Minute. Oh, he's crashing. Oh. Yeah, we saw all of this in Life in a Minute. Okay. The Office. Hey, Boo Seok-soon. Oh, sorry. Boo looks like he's in the Boo Seok-soon music video because he's in the office room. Hi, Uji. This looks like Boo Seok-soon fighting. Oh. Okay. I don't remember that. Okay, first of all, the lyrics here make me want to sob immediately, and it's so relatable. You know, like, I feel like I'm so stupid in this fucking world, you know? Like, and I feel like that's how we all feel when shit happens in our life that are out of our control. Oh, I love his vocals. remember she was singing. Oh. The way he kicks that car and he looks so devastated. Oh my god, I have tears in my eyes there because like as soon as that light crashes on his car, and I feel like this moment is so relatable when you just feel like fuck, like it immediately opens up with the scene where it's just like fuck, why me? And then he runs into his car to see if it would start, and it's just like these are just those moments that you feel so helpless and you feel so like why me, like why again, you know, like because that's so sad. Like it just falls right onto his car and he's like what the fuck. And I love the desperation in his voice here. Like I love how his voice holds so much of that feeling. Oh, I love this line too. Oh, I love that line. Let's just laugh through. Like, oh my god, I don't know if I caught that in my first reaction because I don't remember, I was so drunk. But I love how they're saying like, you know, let's just laugh through the pain. Like when shit happens, sometimes let's just move on. Let's just laugh through it, you know? That like how else are you gonna move on? And that's so relatable. Like sometimes you just gotta be like, huh, all right, what's next, you know? Oh, he finds the button. Oh, wait, I love that part. I don't remember this part at all in the music video. I mean, in my first reaction, I don't remember that at all. I love this part. Oh, I love this part. Oh, the line. Wait. This line. Isn't there anyone who could trade their heart with mine just for a day? Everyone's going through something, and so even if you did trade your heart with somebody else, like you would soon realize everyone is also going through some shit too. So even if you did trade your heart with 1 million people in the world, you would soon realize everyone is also going through something. It's just so relatable. Like the song is just so relatable in that way. Wait, what did he drop? Oh, I love this part. Oh, he sounds so good. Wait, what happened? 214! Oh my god, isn't that the Carrotversary on the license plate? That's so cute. Oh, Dino looking at the stars. I love this part. What happened? Oh my god, this part's pretty. Oh, I love this part. Oh my god, DK opens this verse. Wait.
점점 난 지쳐가 혼자서 꾸는 꿈 이제 너무나 지겨워
Oh, his facial expression. Okay, wait. I feel like I can't just not talk about these scenes really quick. I want to let the song play through, but at the same time, it's like killing me not to like say things right now. Okay, first of all, he's playing with like that baseball, which reminds me of home run. And you know, when you hit a home run, it's like a good thing. But in this case, like, I feel like in this scene, you can feel DK's frustration here when he's just like laying down playing with the ball, and then suddenly it hits the lamp, like knocks over the lamp, and he gets up and he's like, and it's one of those moments, it's just like an everyday thing where like if you knock over something or your drink spills, or in this case like you knock over a lamp or something, and you're just like fuck, like every moment of this is just like fuck. And there's just so many moments in life where you just like all of these little moments build up, and sometimes it builds up so much that you just can't take it anymore and you scream, and it's all these little moments like this that add up, you know? So I love how they're showing the most dramatic fuck my life moments, and even little moments that start to build these really shitty emotions. I don't know why they're running away though. What's happening? Oh, and also like this scene too, everything on the table, like you can tell he's just been like not taking care of himself well, or he's just like just stuck in his house, he's not cleaning up, he's just like not doing anything. Like this is very relatable. Like sometimes you don't have the energy to pick up after yourself, and if you are going through depression or anything dark in your life, or just feeling empty or numb, or you just feel like hopeless, these are like moments that I can relate to a lot, where I just sometimes clutter builds up, and it's similar to the clutter in your head, and you just don't want to take care of yourself anymore, and it's just yeah. So that's why it's so relatable when he knocks over that lamp. It's just, you can feel that tension building up. Oh. Oh, this is where he goes crazy from the. That's why he goes crazy, and in the, oh my god, in the, I saw him crushing the screen, his TV screen, and this is where it's. This was the build up to that moment. Oh my god, my heart. Oh, the lyrics. I get it. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe I need a tissue. Hold on. This line is really okay. Okay, I'm gonna get a little personal here, but it took me a while. And even this morning, I had the same thoughts in my head, and I feel like I do this every time I'm like about to record. Not all the time, but sometimes. It took me so long to record reaction videos again, because, I mean, this line literally, word for word, is saying how I felt on the inside. Just not just for reaction videos, but like in life in general. I can relate to these lyrics so much, but more specifically to apply it to how I felt regarding my channel. I feel so dumb sometimes, because like I look back and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why am I recording myself looking so ridiculous? Like, these lyrics literally are how I feel about myself a lot, and I feel like it's like I look so dumb, it's ridiculous. And when June opened up saying like I feel embarrassed, and this is like, it's meaningless, like what am I doing? Like I don't want to be an embarrassment tomorrow for the me I knew yesterday. Like all these lines, and applying it to just myself really quick. I feel like I have a really hard time just saying fuck it, it's okay, like who cares? And I know I preach that a lot. I'm like, who cares what other people think? Like, just it, like, enjoy life and like express yourselves. I preach that a lot, but I feel like sometimes it's hard for me to apply that to myself because I feel like I'm just an embarrassment. And I know you guys who are watching and who are regulars don't want me to feel that way, but you know, it's just a feeling that you can't help. And a lot of you guys, you guys leave the sweetest comments, and the reason why I even make these videos is because of how you guys also relate to the way I feel when I watch videos. But I just, a lot of times I feel this way too. And these lyrics are just so relatable. Sometimes when you're doing anything, you can feel this way, and not to just apply it to my reaction videos, because a lot of times I do feel like ridiculous and embarrassed over things I've done. I feel like we feel this way over a lot of things when we think about our past, or like things we've said or done, or like maybe we regret things and we're like, fuck, why did I do that? Why did I say that? I feel like that moment here is, that feeling is captured really well in these lyrics. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to continue playing it, but wow, that part is very strong. I really, really love these lyrics. I'm gonna go back again.
이제 너무나 지겨워 그만두고 싶어 난 나에게 어제 나에게 부끄러운 내일이 되고 싶지 않아 되도 않는 다짐을 해봐도 바보 같은 내 모습이 웃어 울고 싶어 계속 다짐을 해봐도 바보 같은 내 모습이 웃어 울고 싶어 계속 세상이 맘이 무뎌졌어 네가 작아지는 기분 말할 수 없는 비밀이 또다시 눈물이 되지 난 부끄러워서 누구에게도 말을 못해 말할 수 없는 비밀이 또다시 눈물이 되지 난 부끄러워서 누구에게도 말을 못했지 나와 하루만 심장 바꿔줄 사람 어디도 없나
Did they run into each other? Oh, my heart, my heart. Oh, what's happening?
이런 빌어먹은 세상 나만 혼자 바보 됐어
Oh my god, I love how the thunderclouds are just following him here. This shot is so beautiful. It's so beautifully heart-wrenching. Look at the way the clouds are followed, the thunderclouds. Oh, Chama. Oh, I love this song. Oh my god, that's... Oh my god, that scene is everything. From now on, I'll fight for my life. I just realized it goes from fuck my life to I'll fight for my life. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. And exactly what we all need to hear. Oh my god, oh my god. To a more positive conclusion, you know, like I feel like he's turning the lights off to the outside world that we just want to shut off, and like in order to continue on, sometimes we just have to say like we have to move on, like sometimes we have to like close our eyes away from like the outside world or the superficial world or something that's like we have to concentrate on what's going to keep us moving forward. And I feel like that's a really good transition. I feel like it's a lot of noise and distraction that they're shutting off here. Like a lot of the noise that the outside world that consumes you. Right when you're about to go to bed, you think of everything that just happened at work, at school. And sometimes you just need to shut it off and tell yourself, hey, you know what? Like, I'm human. I have to keep fighting. I have to just keep going. Even though there's so many things, there's so many distractions, there's so many things, that stressors in my life, all of these things. This is like that pivotal moment where you have to remind yourself you just got to keep going, you know? Oh god, I love this scene
이런 빌어먹은 세상 나만 혼자 바보 됐어
Oh, he's walking away from the thunder, actually.
생각을 거슬리는 채 나만 바보 됐어 지금부터 fight for my life 나를 위해 fight for my life 이겨진 익숙한 세상에서 이제 나는 나를 찾고 싶어
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, what is, what is that? Oh, did Hoshi run away there? Oh, he opened the... Oh my god. What does that say? What does that say? What does that say? What does that say? Nothing will make you happy? Oh my god, I'm crying. Fight, it says fight. Oh my god, it says fight, and it's made with like the word fight is made out of all your like everyday objects. They use the most mundane objects in your life, like a table, chairs, plants in your everyday like living room, to spell out fight, because they're just saying like you have to fight for every day, like every single moment. We're running away from work. Wait. Fight for my life. Our journey never ends in search of true happiness, finding our life. Oh. Inspired by everyone around the world. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, I'm in love with this. Man, you know, I love that too. I love that shot where, you know, like at the beginning when Mingyu tries to turn on the car, and then I thought that the car wouldn't start, but it turns out later it does start, and he like smiles and keeps going, and it's kind of like, and even though that giant ass thing crashed onto his car, for Mingyu's character, he's like, fuck it, you know, I'm still gonna keep going. I'm still gonna keep going. Some shit happened, but I'm gonna keep going. That's like that moment, and it was displayed so beautifully. And Boo like running away from work, whether he's like quitting or like deciding to do something else with his life, like this is everything. And the lyrics here, we're so used to feeling numb in this life. It's kind of like a lot of times we feel really trapped and stuck in a certain part of our life. You can like transform yourself as long as you fight for it, like as long as you fight for yourself. Like, and I know it's easier said than done. They're encouraging this idea of finding yourself, like getting yourself out of that hole, like getting yourself out of those moments of hopelessness. They did it so beautifully. I also really relate to Wanu's line. I relate to Wanu's line so hard when he's saying, that part made me cry. I feel it. Oh my god, Wanu needs to be in a drama. His expression here, where he just can't fit and they're just like pushing against him, is just so real. And this line here, when I'm on a long drive and I need to escape is the word. Like, this line here is like that moment of, I'm gonna turn this song on when I need an escape, and that line here says exactly how I feel during those moments. You turn on a song, you blast a song, you start driving down the highway, and you just feel like crying, or you're choking up, and you just need to escape life for a second. Here, at the end of the song, is like the escape from reality. And I just realized, like, Vernon running away, June running, Boo running, Uji running, it's them running away from what they're actually going through and all. Oh my god. Whoo! You know what? I might actually grab a glass now, because now I'm crying a lot while I'm sober. So you know what? I deserve a drink now, because this song is everything. I was very curious about June's moment here, because it says nothing will make you happy, waves of fear coming to you. So this Oh my god, this music video is just so beautiful and genius. Like, why do we run away from our reality? It's because, and why do we avoid things? Why do we procrastinate? Why do we stress? And why do we get anxiety? It's all from fear of like the unknown, fear of the future, fear of someone's reaction, fear of rejection, right? And I feel like this moment where June is running away and the billboards are like these giant billboards haunting you, and there's this dark sky saying nothing will make you happy, waves of fear coming to you. That is like your brain, like that's us, that's your brain. These billboards are your own insecurities, it's your own fear of life. And oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. This is so good. And also, Dino's looking up at the stars, and there's stars are filled in the sky. I don't know, like, you know, when you are trying to make sense of the world around you, I feel like Dino's scene is that moment where you like sit outside and trying to like, but it kind of puts you in perspective, that sometimes like your problems are very small, you know, like sometimes you have to remind yourself that your problems will not be the end of the world. In this giant galaxy, you'll be okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you have to put into perspective how big and beautiful this universe is, and how much bigger and how much out of control things are around you, that sometimes you just have to let go. And you have to just like understand that we are these like tiny little humans on this little rock in the middle of space. And I feel like this is Dino's scene here. I'm just this tiny little creature on this planet. My problems feel really, really tiny now. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just gotta, like, you're so stressed from life, you have to take a second and look at the stars and be like, you know what? It kind of puts you back into perspective of how big the universe is and how big the world is, and how sometimes our problems feel so big that it feels like it consumes us, and it feels like it's bigger than the world. But then when you take a step back for a second, you're like, wait, actually, it's not as big as I'm making it out to be in my head. Like, I shouldn't kill myself over this, you know? I feel like, yeah. Joshua's moment, I feel like, is he's like walking down the street, and then he picks up the sign that says fuck my life. I mean, not fuck my life, it says fight for your life. And that's like the first, I feel like this part is, that's the first time we see fight for your life, but they don't sing it until later in the song. So I feel like for him, and I feel like in this moment, because it's the beginning of the song and the beginning of the music video before that pivotal transition, I feel like this is where he like sees it, and we all know what that means. We all know sometimes what to do. Like, we should live there, like there's no tomorrow. Like, we all know those quotes. And even this, like when Joshua picks that up, fight for your life, like you know it's there and it's in your brain, but it doesn't hit you until you allow yourself to apply it to your life until you're ready to, you know? And I feel like that's his moment of being like recognizing what that means, but not applying it until later, you know? And then Hoshi is like digging through the closet, which I feel like this is what we do. Like, Hoshi's scene reminds me of when he's literally digging through his closet and there's a poster there. What does that say? Does it say fuck or fight? Right. So I feel like this scene, because Hoshi's line is talking about the childhood cartoons and like, like kind of throwing it back to when we remember wanting to be the main character of a show. But you know, that show is fake. We all know that. But like when we were kids, we always wanted to be that main character, or like that like perfect representation of like that main character, someone we've always wanted to be growing up, and like never feeling like that. All the baggage we had growing up, I feel like this is that moment. Like, it's so personal in this space. Like, it's just him in his room digging things out and throwing it out. I feel like this part is just him being like remembering all those moments. When you remember all those moments in your life that you regret, or when you grew up and you're just like cringing, or you're just like, why couldn't I be that, you know? Like, or those like hidden secretive moments that you tell nobody about, like the secret things in your closet that you're too embarrassed to tell or show, or you feel like disappointed in yourself. Like I feel like these are all the baggage, like all the baggage in your head, like all the baggage in your life, just, you know, pulling it all out, you know? Oh my god, this is like when you go through something traumatic, you know, we have an instinct of fight or flight. Where should you fight during that moment, or should you flight? Should we run away, or should we just fight during that moment, you know? So we have that instinctive moment. They're also playing on that, so fuck or fight is like fight or flight. And it's just telling you, like, at the end of the day, we should fight for our lives instead of just saying fuck it, even though our whole lives is like pretty much, our lives are pretty much fucked at every moment we can think of. Like, our lives have so much fucking shit in it, but we need to fight for it, you know? Like, I love that play on words. I love that. Where happiness finds you. I just saw he's holding a brochure that says where happiness will find you, and he's looking at it in the middle of, what is that, an office room? What is that? It's like an office space, and then he closes it and decides, I'm gonna do that. I love how he, like, so S-Coops is the first one to welcome Jung-un too. That's so cute. This part makes me cry every time. And Joshua hopping on DK's back. This part makes me sob every time, because it's so wholesome. This part where you just need to escape, and then, like, you visit what makes you happy. Like 17 makes me happy. You know, like, allowing yourself to be happy will change your life, you know? Like, don't get trapped in your everyday, and, like, also to appreciate what you have, you know? Like, don't get trapped and lost in your thoughts, like your dark thoughts. Like, you have to also remind yourself and appreciate what you have around you. Oh, and when he sees his friends, when he sees his family, all the thunderclouds are gone. They switched in this scene. Now DK's on Shua here. I just noticed. Aww. That's so cute. I don't know what this scene is. Oh, Uzi. Wow. Okay, well, I dissected this like crazy, and I feel like I pretty much said everything I needed to say. First of all, if you watch this entire video, thank you so much for enduring this entire thing with me. If you're going through something, not if you're going through something, because I know you're going through something, just know that we are all trying to make it out of this fucking life. Like, we're all trying to go through life like normal people. We're all just trying to get by. I want you to know, even if you feel like you're going through something you can't get out of, I don't know how long it will take, but as long as you keep going, like, just try, like, even waking up, getting out of bed, doing something is more than nothing, and I promise you it will get better. Like, you have to fight. And 17 is also reminding you that. I fucking get it. I feel like this all the fucking time. But just remember, we have to be patient for a second with ourselves. Like, be patient with yourself and remind yourself, like, I'm gonna get through this. Take a deep breath. We'll get through this together. I love you so much. The next 17 video, hopefully I'm reacting to the full album, but like I'm still here. I'm coming back for you. I hope you show up in the comments. Let me know what you think about all of this. I love you. Thank you for listening to this entire rant with me. This is a full dissection. Yeah, I love you. I love you so much. And Care Buggies, I will see you next time. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. I would love to know everything you think about this song, the lyrics, 17, yourself. Let me know anything. I love you so much, and fight for your life.